Conor McCambridge obviously is the man that's been selected by Dominic McKinley and his fellow selectors to come in, and he starts at midfield. Now Antrim will know at this stage that if they really play to their full potential, they could certainly put it up to the Munster champions. But they have to avail of every opportunity and play very well. Mike Houlihan down to Semba McNaughton, just leaving it behind him for a second run, and Donnelly comes away with it. It's a kind of a backhanded pass, but it works out all right because Jim Connolly has it. Sends one up towards Alistair Elliott, knocked away down towards Mark Foley. Antrim may go up for it, but well gathered indeed by Frankie Carroll. Loose ball again as Antrim go forward. Paul Jennings sending it up towards the big full forward. Coming across is Paul Graham. This is Gregory O'Kane. Antrim need to start brightly, but they give it away rather easily. Frankie Carroll pulling in it. Comes over towards Barry Foley. With him is Ronan Donnelly. Damien Quigley flicking it on. There's a chance here for TJ Ryan. The ball is left behind and Brendan Prenter comes out. But then he scoops it out for his Damien Quigley. Oh, well done, Brendan Prenter. Good goalkeeping. Pushes aside the challenge of the full forward and gives an inspirational clearance. Now, at Conor McCambridge. A high, very high ball, well gathered indeed by Mike Nash. And again, Antrim very good at blocking the slither down. Davy Clarke up towards Mike Houlihan, who was waiting for it, and Conor McCambridge came in like a steam train. So that is a free for Limerick. Really, Antrim had the pressure on Limerick, but just from a sloppy pass, they put themselves under pressure.
Well, that was an amazing day off for Antrim up at the other side when both Damien Quigley and TJ Ryan had chances to go. The goalie did very, very well.
It's going to be a free out for Antrim. The ball there being picked up off the ground. Owen O'Neill rather disappointed with himself as Sambo takes the free. Dropping down and gathered again by Mark Foley. Good work here by Owen McCloskey. A little bit of wild pulling there, and it goes to Antrim, the decision. And Gary O'Kane comes across to take the sideline ball. Captain Collins Dunloy. Not a good ball, however. Jim Connolly is there once more. Oh, that's nice play into Gary O'Kane. Turns around and sends it wide, and Gary rightly is disappointed with himself because he had the time and the space to put that one over. Dropping ball again, added to this time. Well picked up by Owen Colgan. He's done well on Damien Quigley overall. Declan Nash. That's a high challenge indeed. As Declan checks his neck. That's going to be a free for Limerick.
Well, Limerick are dominating the game all right from the start of the second half again, but their striking a lot of time is very, very poor, and hitting in high lobbing balls into the square is the way to get scores on this Antrim full back.
Gary Kirby. It's a long way out. It's it well enough, but not accurately enough. Scoreline still the same, 12-5, 12-7 rather, 5 points between them. Limerick mentors there, Tom Ryan and Liam Lenihan. Turnafulla just having a chat about a possible change. Ball drops down, well hooked indeed. Antrim have it again. Somehow felt he wasn't going to hit that one properly. Well dispossessed, and again Owen Colgan is playing very well at full-back. Good combination play in the Antrim full-back line. Mike Houlihan sending it back. Damien Quigley coming out. That's a total waste of an opportunity where just simple defending would have worked far better. Ronan Donnelly guilty of giving an easy free away.
Well, still, that's the type of ball Limerick should be playing to that full forward line. Fast, low ball like that in front of the full forwards. And at least if they can't get a score from it, they can get frees like that.
Realistically, this should be a point for Limerick. That's exactly what it is. 5 points for Gary Kirby out of a total of 13. Again, Dominic McKinley will be wondering what can he do to give Antrim more possession and more scoring power. Here from Carey. Turns McNaughton. Gary Kirby being chased by Turns, and Gary sending that in to Brendan Prenter. Cooley gives it out to Ronan Donnelly. Nice play, Antrim. Connolly. Over towards Alistair Elliott. Getting away from Declan Nash. Great play, but he takes too many steps. The ball is in the net. And Antrim will be at least lifted by the opportunity of seeing Alistair Elliott move. No question whatsoever that the referee was correct here.
Well, plenty of pace here from Alistair Elliott. A great catch, but look, at just count the steps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I think you can take 3 steps, but going to 10 is a bit too far.
Gary Kirby. McNaughton. Oh, nice play between Houlihan and Gary Kirby. And that is flashed over the bar. Point number 6 for Mr. Kirby. Point 14 for his county. Antrim have it once more. Gregory O'Kane with Mike Nash, and he loses possession, so it's a sideline ball for Antrim. Double scores again between the teams, remember. Oh, that's a great sideline cut. And that is gone wide, unfortunately, but it looked good. O'Kane just to the left and wide. Certainly a huge number of Limerick people travelled here to Croke Park today. I think they'll be happy, satisfied possibly would be the right word, but not totally happy. As long as the scoreline remains something like this, I think they will be happy going home. 14 points to 7, seeking point number 15 or even more. Brendan Prenter. Nice play by the goalkeeper. Sides against the long relieving clearance, gives it to his left corner back, Seán McIlhatton. Jim Connolly. Again over towards Alistair Elliott. Told to leave it by Ed McCloskey, who sends it wide. Antrim now having a total of just 5 wides in this match. Nice play indeed by the Antrim goalkeeper.
A great catch again by the Antrim goalkeeper. As I said already, high balls in there are no good because Antrim full back line and the goalie love that type of ball. But Jim Connolly is playing a great game at wing forward for Antrim, hitting in very good ball, but they're not getting the results that they deserve for it.
Frankie Carroll. Outside to Gary Kirby. Getting away from Terence McNaughton and sending it over the bar. (15-7). Tom Ryan and Liam Lenihan are just, I think, being a little bit more patient with their team. Gary O'Kane. Over towards Alistair Elliott. Knocked away by Declan Nash. Picked up by Mark Foley. Back to Declan Nash. Antrim have it once more. Owen McCloskey. Conor McCambridge trying to get there. But well beaten by Mark Foley. Slither carrying too much weight, too much pace. Dares Mark Foley has played very well at left half back. As Antrim have possession once more. Now can they avail of this? Joe Quaid called into action. It's an easy one for him. Well gathered by Owen McCloskey. To Paul Graham. The ball is dropping in. And Limerick just a little bit lucky there. Mike Nash coming away with it to Mark Foley. Frankie Carroll battling with Paul Jennings. Damien Quigley getting inside. Still Quigley. Operating now at corner forward. Still Quigley. Has he got room to swing that hurley? There's danger here. Knocked down Brendan Prenter again. Saved on the line. And Owen Colgan comes to his county's rescue. Terence McNaughton goes one way and then hits it another. Over to Aidan McCloskey. Picked up nicely, however, by Stephen McDonagh. Damien Quigley. Now moved to top of the right, getting away from his mark. Oh, brilliant block down by Paul Graham, the corner forward. Frankie Carroll. Hooked and blocked again. Antrim playing with tremendous spirit. An easy point, surely. And again, a wonderful block down. This time by Owen McCloskey without a boot. And that effort's sent wide by Owen O'Neill. But that wonderful passage of play must surely be highlighted by tremendous passion by Antrim. Because they really were at 6s and 7s.
Well, I know it's great tackling by Antrim, but you must say that the Limerick forwards are making very, very hard work in scoring points. And apart from Gary Kirby, who's scoring points at his ease, the rest of them are very slow on that striking and missing a lot of very easy opportunities. Now, Owen O'Neill finished off at the end of this and sent the ball just barely wide, but it should have been over the bar long before that.
Joe Quaid at the other end seems to be in trouble. He had a knee injury all right during the year, but seems to have fully recovered, but just getting a little bit of attention.
I think there's with that high ball in there that hit off the post. I think Joe must have hit off the post as well at that time.
Joe Quaid seems to be able to continue on as Antrim introduce a substitute. Ciarán McCambridge is coming on. This is the incident again with Joe Quaid.
Yeah, he has the high ball and he hits off the post. Very hard to see what happened to Joe. He bumped his face or knee onto the post. It seems, yeah, I think he hit his knee off the post as the ball hit off it as well. The ball cleared, he goes down.
So Ciarán McCambridge is on, and the man that's gone off is Ronan Donnelly from Antrim. And Limerick are also introducing a substitute. Mike Galligan seems to be coming on. Damien Quigley is being taken off, and Barry Foley goes to corner forward. So all sorts of positional switches. But do the Antrim ones work? Goes back towards Gary O'Kane. Jim Connolly giving a nice little touch. Well blocked down. Great defending by Limerick. Surrounding their opponents. It comes this time to Alistair Elliott. And again, Limerick players, insufficient numbers. Kieran Carey and Declan Nash. It's Nash that comes away with it. Nice play by the cornerback. Gets in his clearance despite a